some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't see, they on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now, photo now, photo now. But for now, I'm local. But for now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up the whole Metric community. Everybody inside, man. Smash the likes on your way in. You know what we do already. Ben Jacobs came out yesterday, said a few things. And obviously, we got all the match day stuff to look at. Man United played Chelsea today. Do you understand? So, you know, we're going to get straight into that, man. I'm telling you, look, man, I'm feeling confident. Obviously, I felt confident with the Man City game. And we ended up getting demolished, but it is what it is. You get me? I'm feeling confident with this one here. Let's see what happens. But let me put this. I'm gonna share the screen in a sec. Let me just show you about the games, etc. Hold on. I reckon we get the W today. Yeah, remember they just played Bayern Munich as well. They got slapped at Bayern Munich. What's going on? Is it jammed? Why does it keep jamming? My internet's moving slow. So yeah, I reckon we get the W today, guys, man. Obviously, we've got some more quotes as well that just came out from Chris Wheeler and Nathan Salt. So there's quotes galore, mate. Let me get into it. Hold on. Let me show you what's happened. We'll get into everything. Don't watch nothing. I think Lammens and Cunha have got a very good chance to start. But this is some quotes that's just come out from Nathan Salt and Chris Wheeler. And look at this. Look at what he's talking about. He's talking about Garnacho. And he's talking about, yeah, Garnacho could be sulky and petulant and took criticism very badly. He was immature at times and showed it with his posts on social media. He had apologized to Ten Hag for liking a comment criticizing his substitution against Bournemouth and then a dig at United boss by Ronaldo. So obviously they're talking about, because Garnacho is probably going to play today. So now they're putting all of this Garnacho PR out there, basically to show this is why we got rid of him, etc. Because of Garnacho. So cool, Garnacho fiercely denied accusations that he or his brother Roberto were responsible for leaking the team news. But remember, guys, as soon as Garnacho is gone, there's no more team news. Nobody knows. Do you understand? There's a 1-2 people that will say this guy's got a good chance to start, but the team news has shut down, literally. At times, though, the younger sibling only poured fire with his social media posts accusing Amorim of throwing Alejandro under the bus in Bilbao. So this is Bear Garnacho prop. Look at this. Inviting I Show Speed to the Wembley celebration was by no means the first time eyes were rolled by teammates and staff. My man invited I Show Speed, bro. Like, this is a team meeting. What are you doing, big man? I Show Speed shouldn't be there. He is a troller. He's a streamer. So from that already, they already knew this geezer is going mad. So cool. That's what ended up happening with Garnacho. And then it's just Ten Hag won over after harboring early doubts, but recognized the need to bring Garnacho down a peg or two. Having reprimanded Garnacho for walking around with the club with his socks down and shoelaces undone. So that's a lot of Garnacho stuff anyway, man, which is very irrelevant for us. But obviously, he's probably going to come and play today. I hope he doesn't score and celebrate against us, please. Because you know this geezer. He looks like he's a guy. He will celebrate against us straight away if he scores. So we'll see what happens, man. But let me show you what's Ben Jacobs came out and said a few things. Jason Wilcox also done a little interview yesterday, and he's talking about, I thought the club was in a much better place than what it was. I just pray we get the opportunity to turn it around. I really feel it's not what we win again, it's when we're going to win again. So he knows we're going to win again, but it's just when. Do you understand? And they feel confident. They're confident with Ruben, man. I know you lot heard about this emergency meeting that Ratcliffe flew down. Listen, that emergency meeting was already planned. It's been planned, that emergency meeting. So it was nothing special. It wasn't even an emergency. It was already planned meeting, and it just happened to happen after we've lost the City. So it seemed like it's something bigger than it is, but really it wasn't even that deep. Do you understand? So, yeah, that's what happened anyway. But, yeah, Jason Wilcox, why are you saying, I thought the club in the back better place? I just pray we get opportunity to turn it around. I just pray. He's moving like his job's up the line like this. Man said, I just pray. Garnacho special wear all wrong. This is the stuff about Garnacho. Why are they putting it today, the day that he might come back? I want to know what happened with Garnacho, though. Why Ruben said everything that he said. But cool, let me show you some of the Ben Jacobs quotes, etc. So you can see what's going on. So that's the Garnacho stuff. This is I don't know why he done this year. I don't know whose channel this is, but Jason Wilcox, who is our sporting director, whatever you want to call it, recruitment. He came out yesterday and he said it's been a roller coaster. I came in last April, around 18 months ago, and it's been a real challenge. I can't lie. I thought the club was in a much better place than it was. We had no football identity. We lacked alignment between ownership, the CEO, football, and the academy. So they're just cooking the Glazers. Every time any of them gets the mic, Jason Wilcox, Omar Barada, Sir Jim, all they ever do is cook the Glazers, mate. Look at what they're talking about the club. They said the club had nothing. No football identity. We lacked alignment, ownership, CEO, football, academy. No one had no alignment. It was just do what you please, mate. Do you understand? This is what we're dealing with. We've just been working so hard behind the scenes. There's been a lot of work that's gone on to change the staff. The football club needed to go through a period of transformation. Forget the redundancies. The whole structure of Man United needed to change. Now we've got a platform to rebuild. I just pray we get the opportunity to turn things around. So you can see what he's saying. He's saying, bruv, we was in a shithole, mate. You lot don't know the half of what's been happening over it. This place has been dooms. So we've come here. We want to turn this whole place around. But it's been a roller coaster. So, boy, we'll see what happens, man. That's Jason Wilcox, man. Do you understand? Ruben Amorim has been told he must deliver European football, although Champions League qualification is not football. It's not the football budgeted target. So basically, we want to get into Europe. Just get us into Europe. We should be finishing 7th, at least minimum. 7th, 8th, at least minimum. So we say, listen, obviously we don't want to get into Conference League. Of course we don't. But get us into Europe one way or another. If we was to make Conference League, that's not bad. If we was to make Europe, Europa, that's cool. Do you understand? So we're not sitting there and saying, Ruben, you have to get top 4. But what he's saying is, bro, the squad is good enough to get into Europe, one shape or form. So some type of Europe, we should be getting into it. So that's what's going on there. So what do you lot reckon? Do you lot think the squad is good enough to get into Europe? I think it is. I think it should be getting into Europe. I think we've got a good chance of finishing in the top 8. Do you understand? Midfielder or not, bro, we just need to be putting away our chances and then we should be okay. Just put away our chances and we should be okay. Amorim convinced Ratcliffe still backs him after Carrington Summit. And obviously Amorim spoke about what happened in Carrington, innit? They asked him what happened in Carrington and he's just busting joke about it. He's talking about, what's his name? He's talking about, what's his name? Ratcliffe. He said Ratcliffe tried to offer him a new contract. That's why he came there. But yeah, man, he just spoke about it. A lot of them still back him. Maguire's saying that it's on the players. Because remember, the players have missed a lot of chances. The players have missed a lot of chances, bro. So that's what's going on. So it's not nothing to do with Amorim, etc. That's what the players are saying. They're saying, bro, the system is easy to go against and talk about the system. But really, the players have missed a lot of chances. So we'll see, man. Obviously, Ben Jacobs came out and also said, he said, listen, the feeling with the Manchester United is to still back Ruben Amorim. So he has that board support, but it's Manchester United. And if you have 3 or 4 bad games in a row, things can obviously change very quickly. We know this. You can't have 3, 4 bad games in a row. Not in this, your first season. You understand? And some people will look at it and say it's not his first season, but a lot of people will say it is. So we know that he's basically saying that. Do you know what I mean? But the guys are back, man. The guys are back. Ruben Amorim retains the support of Wilcox, Omar Barada, who revert to metrics such as chance creation and shots as the underlying measure of work. So you know all the stats. Don't make me have to show you all the stats again. When it comes to stats, it's showing that the system is working to an extent, but we're just not getting it over the line. At the end of it, we're not scoring goals. And that's why Maguire's come out and said, It's not on the manager. It's easy to go on the system, but it's on the players. Do you understand? So we'll see. I'm going to show you some of that in a minute. Don't watch nothing. We got the boy Shea Lacey. He's been training with the first team. That's another one of the young gems that we're going to try and bring through. You know what I mean? You remember, Man United is based off. Man United is usually based off academy. That's how we started. We used to be an academy squad. Get all the academy players and make them the main players. How Barcelona do it now, it's how we used to move. And Shea Lacey, JJ Gabriel, all these guys hopefully can become the future and take over. You get me? So we'll see, man. Man United obviously are warned about that rent boy chant. We always say it against Chelsea. Chelsea rent boy. Chelsea rent boy. That's what we usually say when we're saying it. But it's becoming an offensive crime now where you can get kicked out. They take your membership, etc. So, boy, no one go in there. If you're going to the game today, guys, don't be going there talking about rent boy. Yeah? You're going to end up getting kicked out and losing your membership over just a chant. It's not worth it, brother. Potential criminal damage as well. So you might even get nicked. It don't even make no sense. And then we got Cunha has been working with a personal trainer and he's been telling people he'll be ready for the Chelsea game. This is on the 18th. So this was 2 days ago. Cunha was saying this, right? I got something for you. Don't watch nothing. Don't worry. That's on the 18th, guys. Don't worry. Ratcliffe flew into Carrington on a helicopter. We know about that. That happened on the 18th. And obviously, he was talking about stuff anyway. The team's form was on the agenda, but Ratcliffe wants to work through the issues. So obviously, it was nothing how it came across. People were saying emergency meeting. Ratcliffe going to sack Ruben. No, he's not sacking Ruben. He was always going to fly in. It was always planned for him to come in. And then obviously, once he's came in, we've lost the City. So everyone's took it upon themselves to go even madder. But it wasn't that deep. Do you understand? So, yeah, Amorim stays for now. And he's backed from Ruben. It's from Ratcliffe, sorry. Dressing room sources say the mood after the derby was a missed opportunity because obviously City lost their 2 games. City lost their previous 2 games. So we know they're not the best team in the world. So we looked at it as a missed opportunity. The mood wasn't all there. It wasn't a good mood for everyone. We were looking at it. Everyone's sad, didn't it? We were sad. Look at our mood. People were like, Amorim out, get him out. I don't want this guy here. Our mood was all over the place. Imagine the players. And the players know that they're better than City. City is in the slumps. They're in the trenches right now. They're not playing their best football. Do you understand? So you know what's going on, man. Who do you lot think that... Let me know what you lot think the score is going to be and who do you lot want in the lineup. I'm going to throw my lineup in a minute. Tell me who you lot want in the lineup and we can go on it. So cool. And then Maresca's come out yesterday. And this is what Maresca said. He said, some of the games Man United have played this season are not the real result. Even the Man City game. It will be a tough game, no doubt. You see what I'm saying to you? He's keeping it real. And that's what I've been saying to a lot of you lot. A lot of the results are not happening. We've been dominating teams. Apart from Man City, until they scored that first goal, we were in the game. We were the better team. We were more structured, everything. We were the better team until they scored that first goal. So this is what I'm saying to you lot, bro. He can see it. Arsenal, look at that. We should have won that game. Burnley, we could have been a bit 3-4-0 up. Do you understand? A lot of these teams. But let me not say that. Man City, obviously, we should have. We could have played a bit more better, but I would say we were still in the game until we conceded. So he's realised that. And this is what he's saying. It's going to be a tough game no matter what. A lot of the results, a lot of the games that Man United have played, it's not gone their way, but it's not the real result, bro. It's not what it really was. The reality is that they have all week to prepare a game, and we played a game 48 hours ago, but I prefer to play Champions League games. So why are you talking about it then, bro? Why'd you mention it then? If the reality is you played 48 hours ago, but you prefer to be in the Champions League, why are you talking about it then? Are you trying to use it as an excuse? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't understand. What are we talking about it for? But this is what I'm saying, though. For real, though, we have to take that as an advantage, brother. And this is what I said to man. They're gonna go to. They went to the what's that place called? Allianz Stadium, which is in Bayern Munich. Took an L over there, and then now they're coming all the way to Old Trafford. So these lot have been traveling, and then they're coming to us. They might be a bit leggy as well. When it gets to about the 60th minute, you might see fatigue hit in because they were chasing the game against Bayern Munich as well. Do you understand? They were chasing the whole game. They were losing from what? What minute were they losing from? Let me show you, lot. They were losing from the 20th minute. 27th minute, they were 2-0 down. So they've been chasing the game in Bayern Munich from the 27th minute, bro. They might be leggy after the 60th minute, bro. Do you understand? They might be leggy. 27th minute, they were chasing the game. So they might be leggy. We got to use that as an advantage, guys. Yeah? Maresca's saying what he's saying. We've got to use it as an advantage. But Metric community, smash the likes, my people. The likes are not making no sense. How we only got 9 likes and there's like 30 people in it. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Let's get these likes up. Come on, man. Start your day off right. No haterade. But yeah, man, look at that, man. Chalobah, Kane, 27th minute. So they've been chasing the game. Literally, they were chasing the game since the 27th minute. So I think we can use that as an advantage. And they're going to be a little bit leggy. 5:30 we kick off today. You don't let me know what you think your team should be. But this is getting back to Maresca's quote of him saying, Blood, we played Champions League 48 hours ago, but I prefer to play in the Champions League. So they have played Champions League 48 hours, whatever you want to say. You understand? It's 3 days by the time it's actually done. But all that traveling as well. Both games are away. And this is what we got to use to an advantage this season. A lot of teams are in Europe. So they're going to be playing teams like PSG on a Wednesday, coming to Old Trafford on Saturday. Do you know what I'm going to say to you? Bayern Munich on a Wednesday, then Old Trafford on Saturday. This is either one or two things. Either they're going to have to go out there and say, you know what, we got to set it right because we lost. Or they're going to have to go out there and be leggy. And the intensity is not going to be there. We've got a whole week to train and have our energy cool. So there's no reason for us not to have Old Trafford rocking anyway and just be going crazy at them. Do you understand? One, you're at Old Trafford anyway, and on two, we're just onto you anyway because we've got more intense everything. So we'll see what happens, man. But we should be onto them, man. And that's I don't know why he even said this quote, to be honest with you. Why did he say this quote? It doesn't even make sense. They played all week to prepare a game, and we played a game 48 hours ago, but I prefer to play a Champions League game. So he prefers to play Champions League, but he's moaning about it. We moaning about it. Big up yourself, Henry, man. Win 21st. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Ram. Hope you're good. It's Cunha back. Cunha is back. Mateus Cunha is back. I'm going to show you lot in a minute. Mateus Cunha is back. And so is Mason Mount. Metric community, big up yourself. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. The likes are not making no sense. What you reckon the score is going to be? I reckon we beat them 2-1. 2-1, guys. I'm going 2-1. Let me know what you lot score predictions are. I'm going 2-1. Let me know what you lot think. 2-1. I'm going 2-1 win. I reckon we win. Trust me. Cassie Anthony needs to put a tackle on Garnacho if he gets cocky today. Yeah. Man United level is Europa, not Champions League. It's hard for Man United and Man United Wilcox player. Amorim needs to go. We need Casemiro to play like his prime self. Yeah. Casemiro. Yeah. Casemiro. But in that midfield with Caicedo, Cole Palmer, and Enzo, it might be a bit tricky. Could be a bit tricky still, I can't lie. Caicedo, Cole Palmer, and Enzo is a bit tricky. I'll be real with you. Would he be able to sort that one out? I don't know. Do you understand? Is it a bit slow for him? Obviously, if he played the mid-block, what we've been playing against the big teams, then maybe he could do a little something, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Cool. So that's that. Let me get a few more of these, and then we'll get into the rest. Maino needs to play today. I want Maino to play as well, but I don't think he will play, to be honest with you. I can't see him playing. Is there any chance Ugarte could become Zubi or Rodri? No chance, mate. I don't think Ugarte passes forward. Yeah, enough. His vision and passing ability. No way, man. I doubt it. I don't think that will happen. JJ Gabriel, my FPF scored for under 18 again. Oh, he scored again today, yeah? Big up the boy JJ, man. That kid's got stuff going on, man. He's like Neymar. He signed the deal as well that was bigger than Neymar's as well. Different. So let's get into the rest of the news, my people, then, man. Make sure you're smashing the like button, man. Let's get it, man. I'm always here for you lot. So we got that now, and then we've got this stuff about Marcus Rashford. I know you don't watch Rashford. He scored that banger against Newcastle and that good header. He says Barcelona fully intend on bringing Marcus Rashford to the club permanently. As it stands, that will be happening at the end of the season, but there's a chance it could happen earlier. If United are looking for cash in January, if Barca move a player or two on, is one to keep an eye on. So come on, man. This is an easy story to put after he scored a brace. If he didn't score, would they have said this? Think about it. If he never scored, if he never had a good game like that, do you think Graham Bailey would have came out of this article saying that Barcelona plan to bring him permanently? No, he wouldn't have. Do you understand? He's been playing there every game. He hasn't scored yet. They haven't put none of this stuff here. Because he goes out there and scores 2 goals. Easy. Let's go put an article out straight away and to say this. So it's easy. And then it all goes on to talk about some of the debt. Man United took on an extra 105 million of debt to help fund their summer transfer spending, taking the amount they owe now to almost 1.1 billion. So we're in a lot of debt. Everyone knows that. The Glazers have been on the debt thing. We've been on that for ages. It's nothing new. And we took an extra cash out of our credit card to go and make some transfers happen. But remember, guys, after we've done what we've done with ourselves, the money's coming in. And you saw how we brought the revenue thing anyway. The money's coming in. We just need to get the team set up, start being successful again, and then the money will all come in and hopefully we can pay off that debt in time. The Glazers done us. The Glazers done us where we even have to go and take out little credit cards, etc. So it is what it is, man. We still make the most money. Hopefully we'll get into that soon. Samuel Lockhurst has said his farewell to Manchester Evening News. So that's the only reason I go to Manchester Evening News is for Samuel Lockhurst. So when I send you lot when I bring in certain stuff, certain journalists, sometimes it will be from Samuel Lockhurst, and he basically left the Manchester Evening News. So that just makes them just a little bit less reliable than they are. That's about it. Ruben Amorim confirms Mason Mount and Cunha are fit to play against Chelsea. Yeah? You lot are asking me, are they back? You don't know I don't do no clickbait. Mason Mount and Cunha are fit to play against Chelsea, guys. They're back. They're back, bro. Do you understand? So this is what's going on. I'm going to show you my team. Obviously, I feel like I don't know if they're ready to start. But, bruv, I think they're going to get some minutes in this one. They're definitely going to be involved. Do you understand? So, boy, let's see what happens. Let me build up my team and show you what team I will be going with against Chelsea. You lot let me know what team you lot think we should go with. This is the team that we played against City with. So, obviously, I'm going to edit it now and show you that. Oh, we didn't play that. We played like that. This is the team we played against City with, like this. Yeah, so this is City's team. This is how I will go against Chelsea. I think this is the right game to give Sene Lammens his debut. We're at Old Trafford. It's rocking. If there's no other game, it has to be this. The next game, we're going to Brentford, which is never an easy game. So you don't want to put my man in a hard game like Man City. Throw him in Chelsea. It's a hard game still, but we're at home. We're at Old Trafford. Chelsea haven't beat us at Old Trafford in 12 years, guys. 12 years. Chelsea haven't beat us at Old Trafford. So this is the team that I'm going to go with. I'm gonna break it down now. I'm going to go with Lammens in goal. I'll go with De Ligt. I'll go with Mazraoui. I would go... Ooh, Dano's still injured. I will go like this. I will take off Luke Shaw, swap him with Mazraoui like that. So Mazraoui's a right centre-back. And then I will go with... I would go with Bruno in the 10. I would go with Bruno in the 10 to just get the chances going. And then maybe Ugarte and Casemiro. Just because I think that he's not going to play Mainu. I would play Mainu, to be honest, to have a bit of control. I would go Mainu and Casemiro, but I think the legs, and you got Cole Palmer, skipping past you. You got Caicedo. You got too much speed in there. Well, I think he's going to want someone like Ugarte with legs. This is how I would go. This would be my team today against Chelsea. And then when it gets to about the 60th, 70th minute, you put on a Mason Mount. You put on a Cunha. Do you get it? Probably drop my man back there and you put on Cunha, etc. Whatever way you want to do it. But that's how I would go. This is my team. What do you lot reckon about this team? Are you lot rating this team? Who would you lot change out of this team in against Chelsea? I think this is the best team we could go with. I would probably put Mainu in there, but I don't think he's going to play Mainu. I'll be honest with you lot. I doubt he's going to play Mainu. So there's no point even just going for something where you know it's not going to happen. You understand? So this is the team that I reckon we go with, man. I reckon Lammens, there's no better team for Lammens to go out there and start. No better game for him to go out there and start. 3-1 United, Darren's going for. Yeah, I hope so, man. But we just can't score goals, bro. That's the only thing about us. We're having all of these shots. We've got the best, everything. Our stats are so good, man. But we just cannot score goals. So I just hope we break out of that cycle and we go out there and score some goals. You know what I'm trying to say to you lot? So, boy, we'll see, man. I've showed you lot already. Look, we're 9th in the table. Now we're not even 9th. This is before. So this is before. I don't even know how much we got now. Hold on. Let me show you lot all the stats as well. But I reckon this is the team we go with, man. This team makes a lot of sense. We need to create some chances, man. Put Bruno, let him tee up. Let him tee up thing. Sesko. You know what I'm trying to say to you lot? Let him tee up Sesko. Look at us, man. Look at what we're dealing with. This is us this season. We just need to score. Look at our conversion rate, guys. Let me put the screen a bit more back. Look at our conversion rate. It's crazy. Look at that. We're not even scoring goals, bro. We're 8th when it comes to goals, but we've got the most expected goals. We've got the most shots. Shots on target were 2nd. Chances created 1st. Touches in opposition box 1st. Goals from overplay 17th. We scored 1 goal from open play. 1 goal. Arsenal, we never scored. Burnley, we scored Mbumo's goal. That was from open play. And then we scored a penalty. We played Grimsby, obviously don't count. It's a cup game in the Premier League. We played Fulham. That was our own goal. And then we never scored against City. We've got no goals from open play, guys. We need to start scoring some goals. And we're getting into the best positions. We've had the most shots in the league. The most shots on target, 2nd in that, sorry. But look at our conversion rate. When you look at the shot conversion rate, it's scary. 16th. XG performance. Crazy, bro. It's crazy. So we need to just make up for it, bro. That's why I think we need to push Bruno Fernandes a little bit higher to be in the 10 so that he can make up for these. He can chance create in his best position because he's a 10. You get what I'm trying to say? So you put him in a 10 and he makes stuff happen. So I reckon this is the best team to go out there. That Luke Shaw stuff, I'm not on it, bro. Who they got as a striker right now? João Pedro. I can't be having Luke Shaw with João Pedro. Getting bamboozled every minute. We can't do that, man. Literally. I don't mind Delit, Mazarari, Yoro, Ahmad, Dorgu, Ugarte, Casemiro, Mbumo, Fernandes, Sesko. This is the team I'll go with. You understand? And then maybe when it gets to about 70th minute, you bring on a mount, you drop Fernandes back, or you bring on Cunha. You give him a little thing. Do you understand? Or maybe even Xerxes can be up top. But you see, their backline is having so many mistakes in them. I don't know if you lot have seen. I want to see Lammens play today. Same. I reckon Lammens starts, man. I reckon this is the best game to start Lammens. If there's a better game to start Lammens, it's this game, guys. I'm telling you that now. Notice when Mainu plays with Ugarte, he looks more calmer and better. Mainu, Ugarte, best pivot. Yeah, it's true. They did look calm in pre-season. They played there once, and then since then, they haven't played again. So I don't know what happened. But it seems like he rates Casemiro now. I don't know why. Hello, it's Flossie. So yeah, man, that's what's going on. Let me go back to some of the quotes so you lot can see what's going on. But yeah, man, our stats speak for themselves, man. We should be doing way better. We've had so many shots, etc. So we should be in a better position that we're in. Do you understand? So we'll see what happens with that. But obviously, like I'm saying to you lot, we have to be putting away our chances, man. One goal from open play, but you got the most shots and everything. Bro, it's crazy. We should be doing way better than that. So let me get into the rest of the news. So cool. So we got that. Like I said, Amorim confirms that Mason Mount and Cunha are both fit to play. They're back. Yeah? The guys are back, man. This is what's going on. So let me get into the next stuff. And this is the Sir Jim stuff. You know, a lot of people come in putting in their titles. Amorim's to get sacked. Sir Jim's flew in, blah, blah, blah. Ruben Amorim's busting joke. He said a new contract was offered to me. He's trying to laugh about it. He's saying, bro, they're backing me. Do you get it? So a lot of people thinking Amorim's going to get sacked. He's not going to get sacked yet, bro. We want European football. Until European football comes, at the end of the season maybe, that's when they might turn around and go, he might get sacked. Ruben Amorim has been tasked with qualifying with European football this season. That's from the boy, Ben Jacobs. Do you understand? European football. Let me show you exactly how, when he said that, he's expecting European football. That's what we want. It's good enough. Do you understand? And we're not even saying Champions League. Anything Europe now. You can finish 8th and get Europe now. You can finish 8th and get Europe now. 7th, 8th, like it's crazy. So come on, my peoples, man. We want some European football. Amorim, I know you can do this for us, man. We'll see what happens. Metch, assuming it's a draw, which draw would you prefer? I prefer a 1-1. I prefer a 1-1 than a 0-0 because at least then we've scored a goal. Do you understand? Because we've been going so long, we're not scoring no goals that I need a goal, guys. I need us to score some goals so that we can be clinical. So I'll prefer a 1-1 at least. And if it is a draw like that, let it be a thing where it's like they've scored first and then we've scored and brought back the game. We've shown that resilience. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Because the way it's not been resilience recently. Do you understand? It's literally just been, we're sitting there, once we've gone down, the last 10 minutes of every game, we're chasing the game. This is why I talk about the young boys. We can't give a lot of the young boys chances. JJ, Gabriel and these guys, how are we going to give them chances if every game, by the time it gets to the last 10 minutes, we're chasing the game? Arsenal were 1-0 down, 80th minute. Burnley, 2-2, 80th minute. Who else did we play? Man City, we're losing. We're chasing the game. Who else have we played? Fulham, 1-1, 80th minute. We're chasing the game. We need to be blowing teams away where we can turn around and go, Obi, jump on for half an hour. Kone, jump on for half an hour. We can't do that right now, bro. This is what I'm saying to you. Metch, imagine Garnacho celebration. That's what I'm saying. Will he celebrate? I think he will, but I don't know at the same time if he will celebrate against us. You don't reckon he'll celebrate, Garnacho? I used to think he will, but then he wrote that letter saying thank you to everyone in Man United. When he said all of that, that's when I thought maybe he wouldn't celebrate against us. So I don't know, man. We'll see, man. But as you can see, man, Amorim needs to deliver European football. Must deliver European football. That doesn't have to be Champions League, but it's got to be something in Europe. We've got a good enough squad to not finish in the top 8, basically, outside the top 10. You get it? Ruben Amorim on his Thursday meeting with Sir Jim, he offered me a new contract. It was normal meeting, nothing. Ruben Amorim confirms Cunha and Mount are both available to face Chelsea. There you go. He's back, man. The boy Amorim has got a pick of his choice. He's got a lot of people he can pick from. But he has to deliver Champions League football. Ben Jacobs. You know what I mean? And this is what Maguire's gone out there and said. Maguire goes out there and said, listen, the dressing room remains largely behind Ruben Amorim. Senior players, including Harry Maguire, have made it clear to the group the squad is underperforming. Bro, when I showed you that stat, it tells you the squad is underperforming because, brother, we cannot have all of them shots, all that XG. The system is obviously working. And then Maguire went to speak even more in depth, and he was saying that it's on the players. Maguire says it's on the players. Do you understand? Ben Jacobs just wrote it and said, yo, Maguire even said, yeah, it's on the players. It's not on the manager. It's easy to blame the system. I'll show you the quotes in a minute. Look at that. That's the same thing I just wrote without Manu. This is someone's, obviously, this is their lineup, what they think that we should go out for. Everything I just said. Look at that. Didn't I say that? Right centre-back, Mazarari, De Ligt, Yoro, Dog, everything the same apart from Manu. I reckon we play Ugarte because of we need the pace. This is what I'm saying. But I wouldn't mind Manu starting. I wouldn't mind Manu and Ugarte. But I reckon he likes Casemiro so much, and Casemiro's good at headers and all of that. When it comes to headers, you can have 3 players on there now. Where you got De Ligt, Casemiro, and Sesko. All you got to head out for. Look out for. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Let's get these likes going, man. The likes are not making no sense. Smash the like, subscribe if you're new, my people. Let's go. If we take our chance and score, then we finish the game early, then give youngsters exactly. But we never do that, Baba. Every game, we're chasing the game. And when we're chasing the game, how are we meant to give anyone a chance? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it is where it is, man. It is where it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this. So yeah, this is someone's thing. This is not today's lineup. This has not been leaked or nothing. There's no more leaks. So anyone that's just come in thinking this is a leaked lineup or nothing, no. This is just what he thinks is gonna happen, etc. Let me show you some more news. This is Harry Maguire on the system, and this is what he goes on to say. He goes on to say the system and formation at Man United is an easy one to go at when we're not winning. Easy. When you're not winning, it's easy to just say it's the system. But come on, man. Like, let's be real. How is it the system? United Joshua. Let's go to United Josh, and I'll get the quote for you up properly. So he said, when we're losing and not winning, it's easy for you to turn around and say it's not the system. But when you look at all of our stats and everything, it tells you that, boy, there's a lot going on. Do you understand? Like, we've just missed a lot of chances. We've not been direct enough. So, cool. Let me show you that. Boom, 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 boom. Man United co-owner. Where is it? Where he gets into it. United, I can see him. Borrowed money. We've seen all of this. This is all the money side. This is someone's leak of what they think. And look at that. It's exactly the same. Everything that I said. Every single person is saying the same thing that I said, apart from Mainu and Casemiro. And remember, I like Mainu. I want Mainu to play, but I thought Mainu would not play. I just think Mainu's not going to play. That's why he's not in my team. But look at the lineup. It's exactly the same. No one trusted Luke Shaw. Nobody. João Pedro, I could just see him giving away a penalty to João Pedro. I could just see it. 35th minute penalty, Shaw on João Pedro. You could just see it happening. A silly tackle goes in. So yeah, man. Everyone's going with the same lineup I'm going with. Put Bruno in the 10. Bruno in the 10, please, Amorim. Yeah? Push him up there, bro. And get some of these guys. This is the financial year, blah, blah, blah. This is all the stuff from Sully. Mason Mount and Cunha are both back in the Chelsea squad, as reported by Amorim. Huge boost for both of the sides. I remember Sully came out on the 6th of September and said that both of their injuries are minor. They're nothing serious. So he told us from early that it wasn't serious, as they've been said. Do you understand? Cunha and Mount are both back. This is more from Ben Jacobs, and he says Ruben Amorim has been obviously tasked with qualifying for Europe football, blah, blah, blah. Returning to some form of European football is seen as essential by the United hierarchy. Bro, we deserve some wins, man. Come on, man. We deserve some wins, guys. So I'm with that, man. We need to get into European football, man. Ratcliffe believes the United squad assembled is capable of a top 5 finish. We're capable of getting the Champions League. But Champions League is not stated or budgeted goal. But, come on, bro. Ruben Amorim speaks often freely with Sir Jim Ratcliffe. It understood to have reiterated his public comments that he has no plans to change his system. He's not changing his system. So anyone that thinks the system's going to change, he's not changing it. I don't mind him not changing his system. I don't mind that. Just make some tweaks whilst the game is going. When you see we're getting overrun in midfield, etc., just do something different. Put a right back in the midfield or something. That's what I'm on. I don't care if he changes system or not. The back 3, back 4, that don't mean anything. It's just tweak something. But as you can see, Amorim thinks our squad is good enough to be making a top 5 finish, although Champions League. So he wants Europe. He wants you to finish in the top 8. You finish outside the top 8 with this squad, you're not good enough, bro. You understand? Maguire, I just showed you that he's saying basically, yo, it's on the players, mate. Yeah? We're underperforming. It's the player. The squad is underperforming. It's not the system. We've seen the system. The system isn't bad. 3 at the back or 4, it doesn't matter. But we're underperforming and we've got to get into it. Waiting out for the crash outs when we see Bruno in the midfield again, myself included, for the crash out. Yeah, that would be silly. If we got Bruno in midfield, but who does he play in the 10? You know what it is, though? I wouldn't mind to see Bruno in midfield if we got this lineup. Yeah, if we got this lineup here and we play like this. Cool. What can I say? If we go like this and we play Xerxes as a 10, I wouldn't mind. That's the only guy that I can think of, though. You think Cunha and Mount are ready to start? I don't think they're ready to start. Unless he's going to play Cunha for one half and then Mount the other half. Do you know what I'm going to say to you? Is it going to be a situation where If he goes like this, I wouldn't mind it. And Bruno's back in midfield. Unless he's gonna do the mad thing and do Cunha, Mount, you start for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, he puts on Cunha. Unless he does that. That's the only other way you don't play Fernandes in a 10. There's no other way. It's either you play Xerxes or you play Cunha for 45 and then give Mount 45. Because they're not match fit. They're not going to last 40, 50 minutes. Come on. So it's either one or the other. And because he's not match fit, maybe one of them plays 60. But is he going to be even ready to play 60? He might get injured again. Do you know what I'm going to say? So I don't know. So it's one or the other. So I would go. This is how I would go. I want Kobe to play, but I think because of the energy and he likes Casemiro, I think he goes Ugarte. This is just what I think. But Lammens, there's no reason why Lammens does not start this game, bro. There's no reason. Like, I don't want to hear it. We're at Old Trafford. Old Trafford is rocking. Do you understand? They just played. They're tired. You know what I'm trying to say to you? They're knackered, bro. They just played Bayern Munich. They've been chasing the game since the 27th minute. There is no reason. There's no reason. Do you understand? Dalot will be right back and Ahmad will push up to the 10. Bruno will be in 6. Dalot's not back yet. Dalot's not fit. I don't think Dalot's back yet, Ginge. Dalot's not fit yet. I don't think Dalot's back. I think Cunha and Mbumo, Cunha and Mount are back, but I don't think Dalot's back. Score predictions, I'm going 2-1. I'm going 2-1, guys. I don't want to concede, but I'm going 2-1. I reckon they'll get a few chances. They play good football. I reckon they get a few chances. I would say 2-1. Manu has to start. Has to. What's that tapping noise? I think it's your mic. What swear done? Is it tapping? Yeah. Can anyone else hear it? Can anyone hear the tapping noise? Let me know if anyone else can hear that tapping noise. Are we all good? Big chance. Mount, Cunha, and Mbeumo will be a front three. I think Shaw is also playing, so Ahmad is the man out. How can Ahmad be out though? Oh, as in Mazarawi goes into thing. Oh, you reckon Shaw plays? And then, nah, man. I reckon we go like this, man. I reckon, maybe you're right, you know. Maybe you're right. You know why? I'm thinking about it. Because when he plays against the big teams, because of the wingers, he always likes to play a wing back that's a defender. Even against City, he played Mazarawi, right? Do you get it? So maybe you're right. Maybe he plays Shaw. I think you're right, you know. I didn't realize that. He plays a defender every time we play a big team. So he likes to go like this. Maybe, he does the same thing he does against City and he plays Ahmad here as a left 10. It's one or the other. Oh, shit. I didn't think about that, you know. I didn't think about that. Maybe he plays Ahmad as a left 10 again. The same way we played against City. Literally. Maybe we just go the same way against City, but with Lammens. I don't know, man. It's weird, but you're right. I didn't realize that, you know. He literally always plays a defender as a right wing back. Even against Arsenal, he played Dalot. Dalot's not fit, though. So I reckon he maybe does play Mazarawi there. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's your lot's predictions, though? What's your lot's predictions? Ahmad have had a really bad start to the season as well. So I'm fine. Yeah, Ahmad ain't been the best, but we'll see. I reckon he's better coming off the bench right now. Dalot isn't fit, then Maz will be right back. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. 3-1 Chelsea. What, Chelsea to beat us? Or we win? What, Charlie, you think that we're going to lose, yeah? You reckon we lose to Chelsea? 3-1 Chelsea? Or you saying 1 for the Chelsea? Is the 1 for the Chelsea and 3's for us? Or are you saying 3-1 Chelsea to win? I don't get it. I remember we'll go defensive. We have had some of our best results playing defensive. Yeah. Mid-block is normal. We always play mid-block against the big teams. Manu will not start. Not with Mount and Cunha back. Yeah, but they're not match fit, though. Can Manu and Mount both get 45 minutes? Remember that. That's what you got to remember. Because if you play Mount for 40 minutes, do you understand? If you play him out for 40 minutes, he might not be fit. In the last 10 minutes, he might just be walking. So I don't know, man. Shaw is better in the wing-back role. Dog, you might not start. Nah, Shaw's not better in the wing-back role. No way. No chance. We are back 4 in defence. Back 4? When we're building up or defending. We play a back 3. 2-2 draw. Head says 4-1 Chelsea. Heart says 2-2. Well, everyone thinks Chelsea's going to win, yeah? That's crazy. I don't understand. We played so good against Arsenal. We couldn't do the same for the other games. I did say after the Chelsea game, we would have 4 points. Oh, so you think we're going to lose then? You think we're going to lose? I think we have to start Lammens, man. This is my team. I think we win. I think we win this game, you know. They're kind of leggy as well. When it comes to the 60th minute, we should be on to them. I reckon there's no reason not to start the boy Lammens. I'm telling you, look, guys. What is the reason not to start him? It's OT, it's rocking, we're at home. Go and start the boy Lammens, man. Trust me. Man United will win today. Is it crazy? We're crap. I don't know, man. I reckon we do something, man. I reckon we got something in the bag, man. Chelsea haven't beat us in 12 years, guys. At Old Trafford. 12 years, you know. 12 years. Chelsea haven't beat us. So come on, man. Maz moves back into the right back when we are defending. Euro moves into the middle and Shaw moves to the back. Just look for tap today. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's a back four. I know that. Yeah. I thought you were talking about in general. Everton and Liverpool game and a bit hate watch. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be there. We're going to be hate watching. Do you understand? I'm on that as well. I'm going to stay on with you lot for another 15, maybe 20 max. And then I'm going to go out there and full hate watch with all my attention. Trust me. I want Everton to do something. Jack Grealish, I know you got something for me, brother. Trust me. I reckon we have a good promising start. Don't capitalize and then Chelsea take control and Palmer starts to cook us. Brian, we can't let Palmer cook us, bro. We can't let Palmer cook us. This is why we got to set up proper in the middle and go for it. We can't let my man do it. And they were a bit leggy. They were a bit leggy, guys. They were a bit leggy. People are dissing the system as they would. But, brother, they haven't beat us in 12 years. Look at this geezer. This JJ kid is different, man. JJ is different. Look at this geezer. Look at that. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Look. Save. Takes him on. Just take him on. Takes him on. Look. Oh, no. He just puts it through his legs. Does he dink it? He dinks him. Allow it. Dinks the keeper. JJ Gabriel, man. Man's playing for the under 18s. He's only 14 years old. Big up JJ, man. He's going to get his time. His time will come. Trust me. Yeah? JJ's time will come. But this is what I'm trying to say to you, lot. We need to be blowing teams away to be able to even give these players chances. We're never going to be able to give JJ his debut until we start blowing teams away. Do you understand? These Nwaneris and that, they only got their debuts because Arsenal were 3-4-0 up. If they weren't 3-4-0 up, they wouldn't have got their debuts. So let's see, man. JJ Gabriel, big him up, man. He's done his thing, man. This dude's 14 years old and he's playing for the under 18s and he's badding it up. I swear he's got the second most goals over there or something. Like, different, bro. This is from Amorim, and he says, interesting comment from Amorim on United's mentality. We are better placed compared to last year, but we need to win in the end. If you don't win, it doesn't matter. So I think it's something mental and we need to change. That's what it is, man. Literally, we're not winning. We're not winning games. We're not putting the ball in the back of the net. Everything else is adding up to different things, but we're not winning. We're visual. We're doing everything we need to do, but we're not getting the ball in the back of the net. We need to start today. One open play goal ain't enough. Sometimes what we call luck is the way we play the game with more belief. The teams that are winning have the feeling that something is going to happen. Sometimes with us, it's feel the opposite. We are playing well, but something is going to go wrong in some moments. So he's saying that it's a mentality thing. A lot of players have to get to it. And that's what my man's come out and said. Maguire. He's come out and said, yo, it's not on the system. It's easy to blame the system, but it's thing. I reckon we start Lammens, man. There's no two ways about it. Lammens, go out there and start. This is your time to shine. There's literally no two ways about it. So that's it with the Lammens stuff. I'm going to get a few of these comments. Let me leave this on the board at the moment. This is our attacking stats in the Premier League this season. For those that are saying it's the system. Bro, the system is putting us in positions for you to bury your chances. And a lot of people are not burying their chances. We've missed so many chances. It's crazy. For me, boom, goes from open play is mad. Liverpool's game, what's this now? Draw 2-2 today. You're going for a 2-2 draw, yeah, Mark, yeah? I'm going 2-1. I reckon we get the W, man. We have to get the dub. I reckon there's no excuse for us not to get the W today. Big and serious. I reckon we get the dub. Liverpool's game have been all hate watching. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I've been hate watching them, and all they've been doing is scoring winners. They're doing Fergie time now. They've took Fergie time to a new dilemma. The way they're moving with this thing is crazy. Literally. The end of every single game, they go out there and score. They make it happen. They're moving at how we used to do it. Literally. So yeah, bro, man, it's gone mad. I'm getting Balto for a visit. 40 minutes. Oh, won't be much football with him. We are going for a long walk. Have a dog. Pick up Balto and Bumo brace today. Watch. We need to win, but I feel a draw 2-2. Everyone's on a draw team. Everyone's on a draw team. That was a really good play. Yeah, I see them. They're moving proper. And that youth there, that little youth, JJ, Shay Lacey, we got a few of them. But what I don't like about our fan base, we gas everyone up though. A lot of the players we gassed them up too much. We'll be like, is JJ Gabriel the next best thing? Cool. I know he is, but he's 14. Let's give him some time. Do you understand? Jack Morehouse and all these things. There's so many guys that we just gas up. This is what Amorim said in his press conference that I remember that all the media and fans were saying that Man United manager must have a philosophy and an identity. That's what we've been saying. When Eric Ten Hag was here, we were saying we got no identity. When Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was here, we said we got no identity. When Ralph Ragnick came in and we played the 4-2-2-2-2, we said, bro, we got an identity, but it's trash. Now we finally got someone that plays free at the back. He's got his own identity. And yeah, it's not working to the fullest. We're not winning. Give the man some time, bro. Everyone was saying that when the previous coach said he couldn't play the same way he did at his former club, everyone was saying that he had been hired for his philosophy and his style of play and that he wasn't applying it here. So the system isn't the problem. It's the results. If you don't win, the people will point the finger at something. We will change our way of playing, but it will take time. I do things at my own pace. If I look at the matches, I think we've been unlucky. Luck that we can turn around with being more aggressive and more confident. Sometimes we play well, but it lacks conviction. I agree with him, man. I think we've been unlucky in a lot of the games, bro. I feel like we've been unlucky, bro. Burnley, we won it, but we could have been 4-5-0 up. That should have been a 4-5-0 game. You know what I'm going to say to you, lot, bro? You know what I'm going to say? We should have been a 4-5-0 up. If you look at Arsenal, we all left that game saying if we get Belieber, we should be top 4. Every single one of us. None of us left that Arsenal game saying, we've lost to Arsenal, we're shit. We all said, bro, we're unlucky. We was unlucky. Do you understand? So Fulham game, we could have been about 3-4-0 up in half time. We're missing penalties. We're hitting the post. We're missing sitters, 1-on-1. Come on, man. You got to give him a bit of grace, man. We've been unlucky, man. That's the press conference. Maguire goes on to talk about Lammens. He said he's really impressed me in training. He has all the qualities to be a top-level goalkeeper. He's excellent with his feet. He has a great presence, and he's really very good at top shot stopping. I think this is the game, man. Throw Lammens in there. It's an OT. Everyone's going to back him. Let him get his confidence up, and then we go from there. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Maguire, once again, he's a young player. He's arriving at a big club where the pressure is high, but I know he'll be able to handle it. I'm sure you have a long-term future here. Amorim goes on to say, you never know. It happened with Sir Alex. One game changed the history. I'm just fighting every day. The next game could be the game that changes my history. He wants to be here for 20 years. He's not on a joke team. Maguire goes on to talk about Sesko. He says, I think he'll become an excellent player for the club. He's still young. He really impressed me in training. His finishing is excellent. I think he will score goals for this club for many years. Obviously, he has to say that anyway. We all believe in Sesko. You get me? And then Amorim, a lot of people are talking about, is he going to fight? Is he going to walk? Because he says all these stuff in his press conference. He might walk, etc. He says, bruv, I will fight with all my strength to continue my dream. I want to coach this club. This is the only club I want to coach. He don't want to coach another club. He's saying, I want to die at Man United. You know what I'm saying? I want to be Sir Alex. Let me get a few more of these and I get into it. That was very good play from the under-18s. Big up the under-18s. Chelsea haven't beat us in 12 years. Exactly the reason why Chelsea will probably beat us. Man United likes to break all records, good and bad. It's true. A lot of teams that hadn't beat us home and away, Bournemouth and all of that, came Old Trafford last season and done that record. But, bro, they're a bit leggy, man. We have to take advantage of that, man. If we're not pressing intensively and all of that and taking advantage of Chelsea, bro, when they've just had a midweek game against Bayern Munich where they were chasing the game for 70 minutes, come on, bro. We've got no other chance. I'm telling you that now for free. Not sure who gave him the pass. That is the player I look at. It was Fletcher, who is the 8th. Okay, that's the under-18s. They're 3-0 up. Big up them. And they haven't even conceded a goal yet, bruv. You know that the under-18s, Darren Fletcher's changed and become the manager, and they haven't even conceded a goal. I don't know what this guy's done with the defense, but they ain't even conceded the goal, bro. Different. So big up the under-18s, man. Bruno doesn't work in the 8th match. We have to agree Amorim is trying to force our best player in a position that doesn't suit him. That's why I think he should start in the 10. I'm with you. He should start in the 10. We needs to start Sesko. I think Sesko starts, man. Or Xerxes, but I reckon Sesko starts. The stats are wrong, by the way. We got 21 shots from outside the box and 49 from inside the box. What did it say? Did it say that we had more or less? Sesko was actually decent against City. His hold-up play is not bad. For a striker, when coming from Højlund to Sesko, when it comes to hold-up play, his hold-up play is definitely not bad. I'll tell you that free. We definitely need to win games. That goes without saying. That's self-explanatory. You understand? That's what we're lacking. I will change my system. There will be an evolution, but we need to make all the good steps. If I am a player and I have a coach, because a lot of players, it doesn't matter. Basically, what he's saying is, if I am a player and the system and the manager is telling me, listen, this is how we're going to do things. I believe in this. And then he turns around one day and says, you know what? I don't believe in this. Let's play this way. These guys are going to give up on him, basically. Because he said, I've been a player myself not long ago. When a manager turns around and changes his system, we think, bro, this guy don't even know what he's doing anymore. He was telling me this is the way to do it. Then he turned around and telling me now this is another way. So he's saying he's not on that. Rashford scored 2 last night for Barcelona. Højlund scored. I'm happy for Rasmus also. It's the same thing with him, guys. You are so tough on Rasmus, but he scored also. So let's notice that. Blah, blah, blah. Then it talks about the Benfica stuff. No, guys, no contact. I'm a Manchester United manager until something changes. After that, for sure. If it is next month, tomorrow, in 10 years, I will, because I deserve it, I will rest because I deserve it. No contact, no whatsoever. And now Jose Mourinho is there if you want, and he will have fun there. And he talks about Bayern there being number 1. He said, Bayern there, number 1. No one has a guaranteed spot. Everyone has to fight for a place. I'm just trying to win matches. I'm trying to find the best option to win the next match. So he is saying, he's letting Bayern there know, brother, it's not going to happen. You know what I'm going to say? Like, there's no one that's a number 1, bro. Anyone can be my number 1. We really need to win games. Mitch, what's this Arda Güler I'm hearing? What do you mean? What are we hearing about Arda Güler? Because that's probably not even true. I would have bought it to you lot. And Boomer goes and talks about the teammates, the staff, and everyone at Carrollton are lovely people, which makes you want to come to work every day, etc. What are you talking about, Arda Güler? Is he linked to Man United? What are we doing? Let me see that. I said Arda Güler. I know that's probably a lie anyway, so let me just show you. Oh gosh, man said Arda Güler. Is there anything even there? What's this about? Cool. There's nothing there, mate. What's that? Manchester United management sees Arda Güler as part of their long-term project. Brother, Arda Güler's not leaving Real Madrid, man. It's not happening. It's from Marca. Marca's okay for Spain. And obviously, we could see him. What's us seeing him doing? What does that mean? We see him as a long-term project. What does that mean? Do you know what I'm going to say? Does that mean we're going to buy him? So it's not even here. But yeah, he's probably said it somewhere else. But yeah, what does that mean though? Like, because we've seen him. Does that mean like, wow, the English club sees, not monitoring, not considering, not made contact. We see him as a long-term project. It doesn't even mean that much. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's nothing big, nothing crazy. But we see him as the new next Bruno Fernandes. Nothing crazy, nothing mad. So, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. United are a big fan of him. Okay, we're a big fan of him. But that's what I'm saying. This is just Marca saying it in Spain. And it's a link for nothing. We see him as a long-term project. There's nothing serious about that. We could see Mbappe as the long-term striker. Does that mean we're ever going to get him? You understand? It don't really mean nothing. Mitch, who do you think we're getting in Jan? I reckon we get a midfielder. I don't know who. Belieber hasn't been playing the best. I'm going to watch him today. So I don't know who. Let me show you some of the matches today for you to watch out for. Cool. So look, we got Liverpool and Everton. That's going to start in literally any minute now. I'm about to come off and do a hate watch on that. Then we got Brighton against Tottenham. Hopefully, Belieber cooks in that and cooks Tottenham. But mate, I don't know. Is he going to cook? He's been playing a bit meaty. They ain't even been starting him, bro. They haven't even been starting Belieber. So I don't know what's going to happen. So we got Belieber at Tottenham, Burnley, Forest, relegation tie, Crystal Palace, West Ham. I want West Ham to get cooked. Wolves, Leeds. Wolves ain't won no games. 0 games. So that might be the first time they win a game. Then we got Chelsea, and then we got a West London derby, Fulham and Brentford. And I don't think I'll be watching that, mate. That is going to be long. But yeah, we definitely need Belieber in January. I tell you that now for free. Not for me. Rafael Leao and Semenyo, powerful, better. Yes, Carlos Belieber, Adam. Yeah, Anderson would be a shout, but I don't think Ange wants to sell him. I'll be real. Ange likes him. Do you understand? If we remove the manager, I do not think we are getting anything but a loan in January. If we keep Ruben, anything can happen. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because if we remove the manager, we won't need a midfielder. They'll just keep Kobe and everyone, innit? They'll be happy with what they got. So maybe you're right, Charlie. I think United won't spend much because if Amorim does get sacked, save money for the next manager. Nah, they wouldn't need to, man. Because remember, at the end of the season, we're getting the Garnacho. We got the Garnacho money anyway, but we're gonna have Rashford money, money that we've saved from Casemiro, Sancho, the Højlund money. We're getting money anyway. So it doesn't matter anyway. But that's it, my peoples, man. Look, Liverpool started now, 2 minutes in. I'm going to go and do a little hate watch on that with my eyes. I'm not going to stay online. I hope we win today. So we'll see, guys. You get me? Smash the likes if you haven't, man. 17 likes. Come on, peoples, man. We're the metric community, man. Stay positive. Smash the like, subscribe. I love you loads.
Got some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud. I'm more loud.